You're going to walk in like this. You're going to walk. You're going to blast cone over this wall. You're going to ward over this wall. You're going to take both these camps. Then you're going to try and kill Varus again. What is up, Jungle Gappers? I quickly wanted to give some context before the video starts. The review that you're about to watch is of a player that I have been coaching for around a month, and he has had some serious progress that I want to share with you guys. So we had our first coaching session on the 13th of April, which is around about this point right here. As you can see, he was E4, 39 LP, and throughout the month coming up to now, he's just about to be reaching Diamond 3, which is a really insane progress. Why am I telling you guys this? Because I want to let you guys know that, you know, this is not some easy thing to do. This is obviously a whole month of hard work, but with the right mindset, the right fundamentals, the right teacher, I'm basically showing you guys that this is possible and that I pretty much have this shit figured out in terms of, you know, improving at League of Legends and improving at Jungle. So today I'm excited to announce the official launch of the Jungle Gap Training Camp, which is a 1-month high intensity improvement program where you will work closely with me. I'm so confident that you will improve and climb in the 1 month that I'm offering a money back guarantee if you don't. This is a very exclusive offer. There will only be 4 seats available per month. So unfortunately the price will obviously reflect that. However, the value still well exceeds the cost. The scheduling of the training camp is going to be quite flexible. Send me a DM if you have any further questions. Go check it out. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so let's rush through the early game now. What I'm really judging is tempo, decision making, information gathering, getting a lead, essentially. Okay, so you decide to skip Raptors here, so I want to see what you saw. You see mid. You're seeing in the chat here that people have used some exhaust, and we also know that Rel has used the flash. Okay. So this guy's pinging mid here. I personally would not go for this because
I didn't like actually went for it. I just kind of like during the walk-in I was like, okay, I don't think we are actually killing her here.
I'm glad that you made that decision.
So I lost. Yeah,
I would like you. I would like you to make it now. It's fine to adapt to come here and be like, oh, never mind. But I'm gonna judge you more, I guess you could say, like harshly on these things, because we need to really refine this stuff. Like, we should be going into this game not really thinking that we're going to gank Lissandra unless it's like a gust of wind is going to kill her. Like your flag is just going to kill her. You know what I mean? Because getting Lissandra flash, is that useful?
No, it's not, because she has an E, so
she's a Lissandra, precisely.
Yeah.
So if this is some other character, if this is Orianna, if this is Syndra, if this is, you know, Varus, for example, I don't mind it as much because you're playing Jarvan, you get a flash, you get an ult, they repeat die. Okay, so Rammus shows ganking from top side, which means he path to top. He went from bot to top. So we just quickly download his path there. He may have started Raptors as well. Trading flash is always good here. So you flashing over the wall here and EQing is always good here.
Okay.
Which flash is more valuable, his or yours? His. And we're going to invest time burning his flash for our flash, and next time he's dead. So just flash it.
Yeah,
go.
You're right.
Pull the trigger. Right. It's good.
I was actually thinking that because we were like talking that he'll push the wave towards the... But you're right. Yeah. In this case, I should like play faster.
Yeah, just play fast, because also your time's running out.
Yeah,
right, your time's running out, your Grump is spawning, pull the trigger, burn the flash. He might not even flash. He might, like most players in this position, you got to remember that his camera isn't where your camera is. So what I mean by that is his camera is here.
Especially if he's trading.
Precisely, yeah. His camera is up here and he's not looking below. So I don't even think he will flash, but even if he does flash, it's fine. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so yeah, just do it. Trade flash. Okay. So I'm going to write like, just as I see stuff, right? Game 1, hello, learning objectives, trading flashes. So this is also to do with the mid game. Okay, this is to do with your Jarvan mastery, trading flashes, or using time when our camps are up on immobile champions is okay. Okay, because we kill at 6. Yeah, cool. This game is also a game where I would not start a pot. Small thing, but you don't need pot this game. Why? Why do you think I'm saying you don't need pot, health pot?
There's like 100%. I'm sure that Rammus will never.
Rammus is not going to affect you. Yeah. So think about the games where you need pot or you don't need pot. This game, definitely don't need pot. Don't need pot. versus, you know, nothing enemy junglers.
Yeah, and that's true. Now, especially with Jarvan, it's like you are
get
like
full HP at the
extremely
end of the
healthy.
Yep. So
you're
you
not losing that
only
much of
start
life.
pot if you think, oh man, this Graves might like this Nidalee, this Graves, this Kindred, this Kayn, this
Yeah,
Belbeth.
no
They
invading.
might try and do something, or I need my pot for like this huge bot 3v3 that might happen, and I need that extra percentile to win that fight. So I almost want you to load into this game, right? And I like, of course, I like that you part the bot, but I almost want you to load into this game knowing at a default game plan that you're going to part the bot and burn Varus's flash. So he's either going to get his flash blown, either the situation's not just, you know, they've already fought and it's just no play, but the default game plan here is to path to top ASAP as fast as you can, burn Varus flash, repeat gank, kill, repeat ult, kill. Like, that's just a simple game plan you can have this game. And then all the other things are adaptations. So, you know, reacting to this here or this there or whatever. Okay, so Rammus is doing some things here, right? So what did he do? So he actually came back. So this now confirms to me that I think he did wrap the stop because he's coming back, you know? Oh, what did he do? Yeah, he came back. So we now know he did this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gank mid. 8, 9. Come back here again. So we have him downloaded. It's important to, when you think about Zac, Rammus, Sejuani, these champions, they might start Raptors. Talon, Belbeth, Kayn. These champions might start Raptors. So when you see this gank now, right? What should we... Okay, so we go back now here. This guy dies. And what should we do right now? Instantly.
Going into his jungle.
Straight to his Gromp. Or Wolves, but straight to his Gromp. Instant. I don't even want you to finish these. I want you to be used... As soon as he decides that he's going down, you're going up. You're EQing him right now. Fast.
Okay.
Fast. The faster you do it, the more camps you may get. You're going to walk in like this. You're going to walk. You're going to blast gun over this wall. You're going to ward over this wall. You're going to take both these camps, then you're going to try and kill Varus again. Instant. As soon as you see this, because you're keeping track of him and what he's doing, and you're checking his items here, and you're like, okay, he still has the base. I'm going to try and be a little bit greedy here, try and go for both camps. I'm going to gank Varus from behind. Okay. So you do it. Okay, it's good. It's just, you might... Yeah, Rammus went top instead, right? So he could have been here. He just went top. Okay, which is fine. It's still good. I like this play a lot, but I want you to give yourself a better chance. So you see Rammus walking in here, right?
They're going like from the other direction, right?
Go in like this. Whoops. Go in like this. Catch him. Like, if you see him, it's much better. Even if you ward over first, it's even... I mean, you want to check if he's basing here first as well. So yeah, just take your time. Can he kill the Gromp fast? You have lots of time, right?
Yeah.
You've got lots of time, so just... So in this situation, we want to play fast. In this situation, we want to play slow. Okay, cool. Nice. And what should we do right now?
Back.
Base. As soon as you possibly can. So don't Q this. Don't E this. Kill both with auto attacks. Pull it out here. EQ over this wall. Base right here. Fast. Okay. So we you know, I'm getting you level 2 now. Okay, we got level 1. We got the baseline. We're leveling it up now. Faster. This needs to be way faster. You should already be... You should be here.
Halfway through. Yeah.
Too much. So how do you know to base really fast here? You just see your timers on bot. Like, as you're doing this, you're just looking, okay, what am I going to do? What am I going to do after this? Option A, option B, base, go here. Okay, I'm always choosing option B if these camps are ready. If these camps are not ready, like either of these camps are not ready, we're choosing option A.
Okay.
Okay, so your mid died. You don't want to go for bot crab. That's good. I want you to do blue first here. Unless you plan on skipping blue completely. Because I want this rotation. I want 1, 2,
So basically,
3, 4.
yeah, I know, but basically my thought process why I started Gromp here was like
Counter bot.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
But
so I wanted to be closer.
That's fine. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's valid. It's completely fine. I mean, you can still be closer with blue here. I know it's like, you know, you pull it here, you pull it here. It's like, whatever. It doesn't matter too much. But the thing is that Well, yeah, it's like, okay, you pull Gromp here, you pull blue here. Unless you were thinking about him invading you or something like that. I think this is similar counter potential.
Yeah.
But I want you to, as a default, go to blue here. I don't even want you to really think, about countering bot here. Obviously, you can do it. But your main game plan right now is fast, alt top.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, cycle your camps for efficiency reasons. So I don't really want you to react to this right now. I don't. So let me see what you see. Rammus ganks, your team flashes out. So be happy or like let your team soak a gank. Let your weak side lane soak a gank because I don't want to fight bot realistically. Okay, now when is Swain a useful champion?
6.
6? Needs 6. Needs 6. So when you make some decisions as well like this, you have all your camps up. Once again, you have all your camps up and you have a lane that I want to just you permanently, I want you to make Varus quit the game this game, okay? I want you to make Varus want to quit the game because the more you do this kind of thing, the more space you're giving Varus and the more you're playing into their thing. So let your weak side, let your Scion tank a gank. Now, if they're diving here, if they're just being stupid, then of course, go and punish. But the play is already over now. So don't feel like this is your job to do this. It's not. It's not your job. Your job, how you pay your bot lane back. You know how you pay them back for living this gank? How do you pay them back?
Yeah, crushing the top lane.
Crushing top. That's how you pay them back. Okay, remember, you're the jungler. You're the motor of the team. You got to be assertive. Now, if you just think that there's a fight here, potentially, that's a different story. And then we can discuss, okay, why is this not a fight? Swain's not 6. Samira is level 6. Their fight is way stronger. They're all full HP. Yeah, we can discuss that. But I feel like this is more coming from a place of, okay, they just did this, so I have to do this too. You know?
Yeah. I sometimes do that still.
Yep. So, waste of time. Where should we be?
Already top lane.
Should be on Raptors.
Oh, he's yeah.
On his Raptors, and then you see Rammus go for another gank bot, and you go take his wolves, and then you go dive top, and that's how you play the game. That's your game plan.
Yeah. This is sometimes again like the thing that even if I have a good plan in my head, I'm still sometimes trying to overplay the whole map.
Yep. And it's not an easy it's not an easy skill. It's about discipline, right? At the end of the day. And it's about judgment as well. And this is not a skill you're going to be perfect at probably ever. No one is. But I think the idea when you load into the game, this is what makes it easier to be disciplined. So if you're loading into a game expecting to give Drake, when it's time to give Drake, you're more likely to give Drake, right? Yeah, when you load into a game thinking, I'm not going to play around bot until 6, or I'm not going to play around bot in general unless it looks really good, you're more likely to not play around bot. Mm-hmm. If you load into a game thinking, I'm going to absolutely destroy this Varus, you're more likely to destroy Varus, right? So a lot of it is not just thinking in the moment. There are going to be times where you have to think in the moment, but yeah, I think it comes from a place of planning. For me anyway, that's what it feels like. I think, people see the game differently and whatnot, but okay. This is interesting. So why do you think this, well, this is just habits. What do you think the habits are here?
Like my habits?
What do you think your bad habit was here? Say again.
I'm not trying to killing Varus again.
No, nothing to do with Varus. What's your bad habit here?
Using EQ.
Taking the grubs in a bad way. Okay, so when you're walking into grubs here, I know that Varus is 1 HP. And I know that Darius is priority. So this is like a, when you get to a higher MMR, people cheat stuff. People try and one-shot you, or someone does something like this to you anyway, even though the Varus is 1 HP here, and technically this should be yours, and it is yours, but you still have to do the details correct. And the details correct here are thinking about the fact that
Your
Lissandra
sweeper.
can move here or sit here, or Rammus can jump on you and they can taunt you and they can one-shot you, they can make a fast play here. But if they don't manage to make the fast play, you are massively winning, because what happens when you try and match a play that you can't actually match? Like Lissandra and Rammus try and match you here, but they can't actually get the grubs. They can't actually fight because you do get these grubs because you have more numbers. What happens if they match you and they don't kill you straight away?
They're losing tempo.
They're losing tempo, they're
stuff
losing
on the
time,
map.
they're wasting their turn because they should be trading here, right?
Yeah.
But if you survive this initial encounter, they're renting. You're getting something for free, 100%, and they're not trading anything, which is great for you. That's like perfect. But we need to still do it properly. So once again, these are just habits. These are just small discipline things. So if you see that Lissandra is missing here and you're walking in, you still have to count numbers here and think, where's Liz, where's Rammus? And so we are queuing this, we are pulling it this way, and we are thinking about where do we want to escape to. Sometimes you'll pull it this way and escape this way, but generally when you're taking grubs here, where's like the death zone? The death bush, I guess you could say. Right? It's this bush right here.
Yeah.
This is the danger zone. Pull it up here. Right? If you're up here and you're killing it here, I mean, obviously they could go over this wall, right? But Lissandra's not going to be here.
But it's harder, yeah.
You're going to have much easier, and you also can just play towards vision. So if you did have a ward, you can place it there, whatever. You don't have a ward, play it safe. Habits, details. That extra level of care because someone's missing. So I think this is still going to work out for you, right? Because you survived. It is kind of delaying for Varys to get back, but yeah, it still works out, you see? So you just gotta, you lived, which is good. You didn't get one shot, so the result was good. Ooh, Rel is here. Ooh. When you see Rel, okay, yeah, you EQ'd into the pit, so you gotta just sit on the edge here and EQ out. Sit, yeah. Right here. 4 seconds and you're, 4 seconds and you're alive.
I think I actually did that. I didn't die here.
Okay,
if
good.
I
Yeah,
remember
you went back
correctly.
in. Perfect, yep. And it's okay. Why is this fine?
I was just waiting
Actually,
for the
Nami's
kill.
here too. Yeah, it's just fine. And now you just play a big... Actually, you can base here. But I think your base here is from your previous mistake. It's not as smooth. Because you're basing for a Gromp. And you don't really have...
I think I actually went for top side.
Okay, yeah. And I'm not a fan of... I'm not saying that you have to make sure you path towards top. But me here, right, instead of basing, I'm EQing out. And most likely what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to clear all my topside camps, base, then go 1, 2, and then make a play top. So clear now, base, 1, 2, top. Can you envision that?
Yeah, but I think that my thinking at that point was, okay, I want to back because I have 1,000 gold, and I want to then clear topside camps and then go and match Drake. Especially that the Swain is he has a 6, so we can kind of play around that.
I think you can. I think you can do that. But I just think so. My opinion is generally basing next to camp sucks. That's my view.
Yeah.
Basing next to a camp is generally bad. You generally want to base when your camps are on timer. So even if you just do your topside here and then base, at least, because basing takes time. How long does basing and running out of base take? 20 seconds? 25 seconds? So
like that,
if you can minus 25 seconds from your camps, that's efficient. Now, there's another reason why I don't really think that being on the map, as in when you base it, it's because you want to be on the map and you want to be strong, right? The reason why I don't really think that's relevant is, what do you think? What's the reason?
Yeah, I don't have any.
We're still waiting for this anyway. And also, there's only one objective to play for. And also, yes, Swain has ult now, but they're still winning early game. They still have way better champs than you right now. You're still on the scaling side of things. So again, I think... Now, this doesn't have to be all perfect, right? I just think the main thing here is when you don't need to be on the map, when you are playing a slower game, you can be more greedy. You can camp cycle more. You want to up the efficiency when you're on the scaling side, because you're playing for not now. You know what I mean? If you have Samira Rel, I'm not telling you, hey, camp cycle, hey, do this, hey, do that. I'm telling you, be on the map, contest things, fight things, and then, get the ball rolling, right? Because you're stronger. So that's the difference. And then you path Raptors up, which I don't like. Because if you were planning to do this, then just do this. Just do this.
Yeah.
Efficiency things. Okay, efficiency things I want you to think about.
So like again, then my thought process was okay. Like I fucked it up in terms of a timer. I actually should go and do my camps, and I was like, okay, they're probably already on the Drake, and they have a pry on bot.
Yep.
So okay, I will try to do something with his camps and Varus.
Okay,
on
good.
top
So
side.
so if that's the case here, and you're pathing here, right? I mean, Rammus is here right now, right? So that it's not.
Yeah.
If that was the case, you would be wanting to go to Scuttle because he's on Scuttle. You want to just path. No, I guess you were thinking here that they could be on it, right? Maybe.
Like basically like.
Right. Yeah. Right now, and I get what you're saying. Like right now, you're thinking, okay, maybe he's doing that, and then you see him now.
I see him here, and
So-
I was like, okay, so he probably cycle his camps. He'll go for the Drake. So
Yeah.
if I can't play there, I'll try to like do.
I just want you
something
to
on
think
top
about it like
side.
this. Okay, this is an easy way to put it. The reason why, even when you path here like this, and then he shows here, I still want you to do 1, 2, 3 because I
Yeah,
want
I
you
know
to.
because I still can like. I still
I
can
want you
go
to pivot
top
here.
side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
I have
want
like
you-
more options.
I want you to pivot from the middle of the map, not the out of the map. Okay,
Yeah, because I can
pivot
still like
from
pick to
middle
go
of
top
map
side.
precisely. Yep. Because then you can make better decisions. Like you might be able to contest Drake here. Maybe your bot lane won. Oh, maybe they killed Samira.
Yeah.
Okay, now we can actually fight Drake. Maybe we can get Drake here. You see, but you're here.
Yeah. But
That's
right
exactly
now I'm
it.
like kind of locked.
You're
Okay, I
locked
just
in
need to do something
precisely.
else.
Well, you're not actually locked in. You could just path here anyway.
But this
or
is
path
like
here anyway.
This is like way slower, right?
It's way slower. Yeah. And yeah, that's it. That's the point done. So you're forced. You're not forced to go for this play, but it feels bad to do anything else.
Yeah.
Okay. Good place. Good plays. Yeah, this is good. I would also prioritize getting the Gromp over like potentially killing him and like playing it slower. I don't think this was good. Now, difference way different from when you parred bot before. What's the difference? Way
There's
different.
6. they can.
Not even just
they
6.
can
Like
actually
look
fight.
at their bot lane, look at your mid lane. You can actually kill them now.
Yeah.
That's the difference. So that's why this pivot is great because you can actually kill them now. Rammus turns up. You still probably can kill him. I think you should ignore. I think,
Go for the Samira.
yeah, you should just ignore and go for Samira. But it's okay. I think this
Like
guy can-
my thought process. Okay, I'll play around the Hui.
Yep, that's fine. I think either are fine. I just think, you know, we weren't sure exactly what Rammus has, right? And he just kind of failed his flash, but it's okay. It's good. Still good. Okay. You pivot to the top scrub. That's good. And then you're killing a pink. This is all fine. Yep, Darius. Oh, how does he actually die here? That's crazy. Top Varus OP. Okay. Yep,
Rain
that's-
champs.
that's all good. Then you basically you posture, you do an in check. Loved it. Okay, so we're hitting mid game now. Hitting mid game, and this is the scoreboard. So in my opinion, right? Let me see if I can get the scoreboard. If my reactions, my unk reactions can. Okay. So, in my opinion, your team has already, although the Swain is like 1 and 4, I think you've already done kind of well enough to where the game is really in your favor already. Because yes, they have 1 Drake, but the thing is you kind of like survived the early game. It wasn't like you guys were just bleeding out, right? Like mid is doing okay. Bot managed to survive and only down like 10 CS even though he's got 4 deaths. Like it's good. It's a good state to be in. Now, how do we think we're going to play like team fights just real quick?
So usually what I will do will probably like a little bit hold of my EQ, not being like a guy who just randomly jump forward because I wanna have it for Samira.
Yeah.
Or at least being like a pillar for my team.
Yeah, I think there's 2 ways. I think that you're EQing like for your team, playing like front to back, knocking up Samira when she jumps in, killing
Yeah.
or you're just ulting onto like a front line and EQing out and letting your team kind of like blast that one guy that gets ulted. So I think that's the 2 ways you're looking. Now, if we have like the greatest Darius Swain flank of our lives, yeah. But the thing is, Samira doesn't really care about getting flanked. Lissandra doesn't really care about getting flanked. So, you know, we're getting a deeper kind of understanding about what other champions want to. Okay, cool. Freebie. Okay, so basically the two things so this is like mid game now because people are starting to move around in lanes and stuff like that. This is where the uptime downtime kind of begins. So every mid game, you're gonna have the main mid game things, honestly, are uptime downtime. Always having an objective in mind, and yeah, match or trade. That's it. This is actually, we're going to review the minigame and we're just going to have these three things. Uptime, downtime has more to it, like when we are going to farm or when we're going to group.
Yeah, I think this is still something I'm figuring out.
So I'll explain it. Okay. So we always want to have an objective in mind. So when you're playing here, what are we playing for?
Probably for, we could actually go for a Herald.
We can go for Herald, yep. So just play for Rift. You don't really want to set up Drake like a minute in advance when you have, like, there's still too much to do. There's too much to do here for Drake to be like a priority right now. We can't like hang around here just like, you know, walking around. So I would say just keep farming here. Wei is dead. That's one thing. So to add to this as well, numbers are always going to be important, but in the mid game, the numbers check is even more important, especially for this. Okay, so when Hui is dead, I think it automatically becomes downtime because they can have numbers, right? He died here, and of course Rammus is actually here right now, right? So but the thing is, they make a move here, and they can still contest the grubs or the Rift Herald. Sorry.
Yeah, they can.
So I think you just full clear. You just full clear. You just clear your raptors now. Now you're killing the top crab. Like you don't need to. So what's important here when you think about grouping, take a look at the tempo lines here. Okay, so this is when you know when to group or not to group. So if your team is, one of them is here, which is your Darius, one of them is dead, which is here, and two of them are here. If it's all desynced, like this, it's all desynced. You just clear your camps. Playoff information, so if they 5-man gank bot, still take the Rift, obviously, or take his camps. But you shouldn't just be holding people's hands. This is what I mean by your CS shouldn't... You shouldn't have bad CS in the mid game because we're playing uptime, downtime, okay? So, yeah. So here I want you to just clear camps. Clear camps, take top scuttle if you can. This is like whatever. Okay, double TP. So sometimes people can cheat the tempo lines, right? Like they're not here, but they can TP. So big Smurfy players. So you always got to think about TP as well. You know, Lissandra TP here? Can Varus TP here? Okay, whatever. You have a party. Your team's better, right? Because they TP'd. Cool. We think about what we can take. I think we should just take Rift. Actually, you see Varus here. It's hard. It's a hard judgment, actually, and Drake is also spawning. So this just depends on what you want to do. Okay, but you want to make a decision right now. Okay, so the two choices you have, what do you think they are? You can't choose everything. You can't choose top gank, Rift, top jungle, and Drake. You can only choose two. Which ones are you gonna choose?
Probably in this case, I could like go for Varus and then go for a Rift. But maybe it would be better to actually back and like go for a Drake.
Yeah, and this is also going to be a lot to do with what your team...
Have like 3 camp. Yeah.
It also will depend on what your team does too, yeah, unfortunately. So like if Darius goes top and now they have TP advantage, you might just have to play in top side. So the one thing I'll say here, right, because games like this can get quite... We just listed like so many options, right? And it's very, very hard to tell which one. So this Drake is not guaranteed yours, for sure, right?
But Herald is actually.
But Herald is. Good. So you just take whatever's in front of you. It doesn't matter. Like they might get Drake. It doesn't matter. Just go and take Rift, go and take Scuttle, go and kill Varus. Yes. Okay? Because the Drake is not certain. Yeah. Take what's free. Take what's in front of you. It's okay. Because you can always spend, you can spend hours thinking, oh man, I needed to do this, I need to do that. But at the end of the day, just take what's in front of you. But I think chasing kills is a little bit, especially when you didn't have ult. I guess this is okay. It would be better if you knew like you didn't have flash or something. I just think you need to make sure you like, I think when he leaves here, like look here, right? I think this is like, just let him go. Right here. Because Darius also wants to see us this wave too, right? He doesn't really want to chase with only the chance of killing Varus, right?
Mm-hmm.
So just let him go. It's fine. Let him go, take the rift, then decide what you want to do next. Do we want to rift top? So after you take rift, the next option you're going to have is base, contest Drake, or give Drake, trade top, rift Herald top.
Yeah.
It's going to be your next move. So because you did this, you got a base now.
Okay.
You see these base. So it is now downtime because these guys are basing. The two options you're gonna have when it's downtime is to farm. If you have no gold. If you have gold to spend,
I have plenty. Yeah.
we base. That's it. So in the downtime, you're either gonna farm your camp, or you're gonna base with your team. And then if you're staying here, right, to farm, you're basically just waiting for these guys to base and then come back to this line.
Yeah.
And then you just sync up with them right here. You see that? Okay. So the problem is if you stay here, right? Now we're going to make another play when we have 1800 gold. Now, you're playing around Darius, which is fine. Now it's 2v2, so I think this is okay because he died. But generally when you see Rel here, like if Varus was still alive here, you know that it's a numbers disadvantage. They have the plus because they have more numbers. We have the minus, but then we have the plus on bot side and they have the minus on bot side. This is a plus and minus fundamental that I want you to think about. Like,
but Varus died, so
that's what So because Varus died, it's fine. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But don't worry, this fundamental will come up again and again and again and again and again. And
yeah, that's true.
You got to think about what you're gonna do. So when Darius is out here, just leave. Why are we still here? What's the point? You're not a support. You're not a support champ. I don't care if they freeze it. What are they going to do? Freeze top wave? Who cares? Like, freezing top is the most useless shit ever. Leave. Back to something. Get something. Get rift. Get your camps. Okay? Okay, now you base. It's okay. This base is good because you're syncing up with Darius. I don't mind randomly basing with someone else. It's good. Okay, what are you going to play for next?
I could still play for Rift or like play for Drake. I have a vision there, so
yep,
I know
I think
that,
Drake takes priority now over the Rift because it's just more valuable. But look what happens. Sway bases. So what is it? Uptime or downtime?
Downtime.
Downtime, you just farm.
Numbers.
So we just backping this. We watch it, but we don't just think drop everything and go here. Because technically, who can be mid right now? Unless we saw people. Rammus, Lissandra. They can have 4. We can only have 3. So it's a bad fight. So your team is inting. Oh, and look at that. People show up. I didn't watch this, but this is what happens. Now, if your team is smurfing it like they are, then fundamentals go out the window and you just fight and you just win. So here you just fight because they're winning. Okay. I mean, Rammus could still be here, right? Which he shows up late. But you can play these things by ear. You know, you can kind of see like, okay, what, you know, obviously, if it looks good, you just go and fight. Great pings. Good. Take Drake. Now after this Drake, what's it? Actually, you got to wait, right? But what's it now? Okay, ready? You take Drake. Look what happens.
Yeah, I should like go on mid lane.
Should you?
Yeah, we have number advantage, right?
Let's go back. I want you to watch Death Time is here. We're just going to play. So usually when you make a play, what happens after you make a play? You have a lot of gold. You have a bad condition. You had used your ult. So generally, not always, but generally, when you make a play, or 2 plays, for that matter, mid gank, get Raptors and Drake, usually now we base. Because where could they be? Where are they? 5 people.
Coming out of base.
5 people are running out of base right now. So going mid is bad.
Okay.
Look at this guy.
He's basing, yeah.
He's basing. So what is it? You either, same thing again, rinse and repeat. You either base or you farm. That's it.
Yeah.
You see the flow of the game now. Uptime, team is there. We can test stuff. We fight. We check numbers. This is literally the mid game. This is solved. It's really, really, it's not, I'm not going to say it's easy, but you can have this framework, literally. You have to judge some stuff.
At least
but That's it. So we just keep going. Okay, it should be downtime now, so we should not make another play. This is where you int. Like, going for this tower, going for these camps, going to stay on the map for more fights here. Let's say Darius and they start fighting here. That's the instant int zone. That's classic. That's the most classic overstay. That's what they call it. Overstaying. You're overstaying. Okay, so base here. Good. Oh. So this is inting. But you see 2 people top. But it is inting. It's kind of ooga booga. We play for kills. That's what kind of thing it is.
Yeah.
When you should be clean. Take objective, spend your gold, base, play for next objective. Always have an objective in mind. What's your objective in mind here? None.
Yeah, we could go for now, none. But
I'm saying,
if
yeah, that's what I
base,
mean.
We could actually play for the
If you apply this fundamental of always have an objective in mind, after you take this Drake, you're going to say, okay, we got the objective mid 2. Now, what do we want to play for next? Okay, now we're going to play for Rift. Okay, I'm going to have to wait for my team. It's downtime. Do I want to base? Do I want to farm camps? When you apply this stuff, it stops you from just floating around the map. Okay? Because we don't want to float around the map. We want to be, precise. We want to be calculated. Okay, cool. Pick. What are we playing for next? Is it uptime or is it downtime?
It's like uptime. It's like
It is
5
uptime.
people,
So, and what do we want to play for
I
next?
should not. No, for sure, it's not for Herald anymore because it's
No, it is. It's Rift.
spawning.
Yeah. Oh, actually, sorry. Yeah, no,
30
it's not.
seconds.
Yeah, it's not. Okay, that's fine. You're right. Sorry, the Baron is spawning. So you're not playing for a Rift, but you want to play for something.
Yeah.
What do you want to play for? Let me see what you do first.
Rhino.
This is okay, but I want you to choose a tower. So towers are also objectives. So if no one is pushing bot here,
top side. Yeah.
just go top. Take this scuttle. So how this round should look at a base. You're running out of base here. You think, okay, what do I want to play for next? Okay, Rift.
I should
okay,
like
just summing up top.
Yeah.
Okay, we want to play for
Go
top tower,
for,
which means we want
Scuttle
vision
and-
here, which means we want scuttle. Yeah, get the Krugs on the way. You can use a taxi. You can taxi the camp, which means take it on the way to here to be efficient. If you want to play for bot tower, someone needs to be pushing bot. If you want to play for red buff, we always need waves pushing. So let's say you go bot side and you're like, oh shit, I kind of fucked up. You need to just go and push bot now.
Okay.
Because we can't just ARAM. What are we doing here? Camps are good, but we want to play for a tower. You want to... One last thing I didn't add to this, actually, which is that you want to close the game out like layers of an onion. Okay, layers of an onion. Taking towers. We don't want to be mid. There's nothing mid. We don't want to go for mid inhib right now, for example. Like, that's really troll to just try and go mid. You are doing good to take his camps. So that's very good. You should have a high emphasis on taking camps. So you're still doing good here, I will say, but it is better to push bot. So mid game is all about pushing waves or playing around waves. In the uptime, okay? High prio on camps if others are pushing waves already. So really the ideal situation is like something like this, right? Where your team is pushing like this. This is an uptail. This is a ideal uptime. Okay, something like this. This is ideal. You have pushing here. You have pushing here. You have some vision control here. It can be either side, by the way. This can be top side as well. And you're playing for these towers. And you are in between with your support here, taking camps. And so if anything happens, top gets ganked. We take all this
You
stuff.
can go like, yeah.
Bot gets ganked. We can either help or realize he's cooked and we go to the other side. So you're always able to take or pressure something. Okay? So this is still good. Yeah, you're still doing good here. It's still, correct. Okay, 4v4, Varus is here. So kind of the second that you see Varus, you should be thinking a little bit disengagey. Like, we don't really want to give them a chance here because of the plus and minus fundamental. Even though you may win this.
4v4, right?
Is it 4v4?
Yeah.
How's it 4v4? You don't see one person.
Okay.
Where is Rammus? So the reason why I know it's not 4v4, or it might not be 4v4, is because if Varus is here, and Darius is here, unless Darius has TP, if he TPs, okay, go for it. It's 1. But that's up to Darius. You have to play around Darius here. If no one is defending top, what happens for free? You're winning.
We push.
You're just winning for free right now. They have the plus here. You have the minus. So we should try to not fight unless it just looks absolutely free. We want to play it safe here by not giving them what they want. It's like you going for a gank and the enemy team fighting you. Varus right now is sacking. He's ganking. Right? That's how you have to think about it. He's sacking his lane to make some kind of difference here to try and win this fight. So yeah, Rammus can always be here. I mean, he's on my screen, sorry. The Rel was the one that was missing, right? Rammus is here. Rel is missing. If you don't see them, so if you saw Rel top right now for some reason defending Darius, okay, fine, 4v4. But you were so confident to tell me it's 4v4, but you're not thinking about that someone not showing is not good enough reason to think that they're not here. Okay? So I don't like this. Okay, I don't, even though you can again play it by ear, this is just giving them a chance. Okay, but guess what? You've already, Swain is, Swain, that's why I said at the start of the game, hey, this looks pretty good. Swain should be way more behind than he is. And your team comes just kind of Thanos into their champs, to be fair. Okay? So again, you can.
Let's say in this situation, like if I decide, okay, we should be more, not like
you EQ,
fighting, but try to like
ult and EQ out.
Yeah, so that was how I was like, I was thinking because like they get like full combo from Hui on the
EQ.
faces, so
yeah. I think obviously I'm exaggerating here, right? I am exaggerating. I'm exaggerating for the reason that you'll lose a different game in this situation. If you don't judge it really well, you'll lose a different game for this. It'll just be a throw. If I could see that you were at least back pinging, that would be good too for me to see like, okay, he's thinking about the fact that it's 45. Okay, so this is fine to take mid here. It's fine. I think that you don't really want to overload resources here hitting this tower. I'd much prefer you be on camps or be on his topside camps or anything else. I don't like you hitting mid here because this is useless, right? It's kind of useless. Too long, too much time. Look, towers are OP. You do end up getting the tower, which is good. I would prefer you take all the camps. If there were camps. If there weren't camps, if you knew there weren't camps, sure. But I think there are camps. Oh, maybe they're not actually. He did come from bot side, so maybe all his camps were actually down. Okay, what was the problem here that you did? Are you going to stay or are you going to base? You got to decide right now.
So at this point when I'm just hitting this, I should stay.
Let's stay. Good. You stay, which is good. And I think you should stay here. Actually, yeah. Because then you can be in proximity to this. Ooh, that was a nice kind of EQ. Yeah, okay, and you just win the game. Cool. All right, next VOD. Let's see if we can find the common trends. Okay, that's how we're going to think about it. We want to find common trends to this. So let's go through game plan first of all. So what I'm looking for in your early game is I want you to have a plan and I want you to have discipline in that plan. Again, you can always adapt, but I want to see you be disciplined and not kind of get distracted by stuff. So what's the game plan here?
I don't remember what I actually picked because I think that both pathing to top and pathing to bot is like
both good, yeah.
Kind of the same in terms of like a volatility. I can like path both sides. So I don't really remember which side I've picked. I think I
Let's
picked
just watch them.
pathing to top. No, pathing to bot side.
Yep. Which I think is better. Okay, the reason why is because both are good. If both are good, bot is better. Okay, unfortunately. Yeah. That's just the way the game is. It's also Jinx. If this was like Zeri Yuumi or like someone with a dash, Ezreal Yuumi, I would be a little more hesitant because it is hard to kill them because they have an escape. Jinx is just like one Pyke, one Jarvan EQ away from just dying every time.
Yeah.
So it's very good to play around bot.
Especially this is like.
And I also like the way you use your trinket early. You're thinking about the fact that bot lane is the lane that's volatile and you don't want him to just take your blue side. Level 1. So, good ward.
Especially that I knew that Zyra is like way faster in clearing than me.
Yeah, this is great already. The situation that you're in right now is awesome. It's really, really good because you're using your jungle diff to be the difference in bot. That's perfect. Like, I really like that you don't go to cross the top crap here, especially. I know you were thinking about it a little bit, but you
I
are...
was actually deciding like what I want to do. If I want to like actually play for bot if we are 3v3, or I want to like cross, but then decided to actually
Well, I'm
go
glad
for...
that you didn't cross because, again, you're now on the early game side and they're on the scaling side. So it's flipped now.
Yeah.
So it's not that we are forcing something. It's just the fact that Pyke is so easy to kill people with Pyke. That's the point.
Yeah.
Okay? It's nothing to do with like you have two different styles or two different modes. It is true that if you do 0-0-0 this game, pretty good chance they're going to win. Orianna,
Yeah.
GP, Zyra, like, okay, their team comp kind of blows, to be fair. If they had like a front line, it would be a lot. Like if they had Ornn, it would be like, oh my goodness, that's scary. Scaling. Their team comp is kind of bad though. But
This time I use EQ flash.
EQ flash is good because you don't need the damage. I remember us talking about
Yeah.
needing the damage.
Yeah.
It's fine. I mean, EQ flash has its strengths, which is the fact that if they have flash, they
But we
might
have
not
like enough
flash.
damage in here anyway.
Yes. I think the EQ flash was good. I mean, you couldn't really flash EQ anyway. Flash EQ is a lot more predictable, so this was the correct combo here. Okay. So, why should we never... Oh, okay, I guess you did see something. Okay, it's fine of you to go for it. Yeah, I like this, because you have information. If you didn't have information, you went for the bot play, and then she just was like on the scuttle.
That was the only why I actually did that.
Yeah, because you have information. I think this is fine. I think it's obviously still going to be...
I'm
Man, I thought you guys were duo. Let's go. Let's get some duo action in here. Like this guy is.
I was thinking him, and it was like, okay, he wanted
guess
to,
not,
like,
yeah.
read something.
It's okay. It's good.
But,
Oh, nice. We killed him anyway. Zyra decided to
Int.
int. Ooh, okay. What did you see here? Because you decided to do something. So what was the...
So basically, my thought is, okay, we killed her, and she started from top side to
You
bot
have a
side.
tempo advantage.
So, yeah. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll able to like squeeze one camp from her.
I think it's I mean, you do have it. Yeah, you have it. Yeah, you just got to remember that, like, you got to just remember that. I mean, I think it's a fine decision based on what you're just telling me now. It's a fine decision. You got to remember that this walk is really fast. You got to remember that Zyra clears really fast, and you got to remember that this walk
I
as
know,
well is
I know.
something. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's okay. I think it's okay. I wouldn't probably do it because I just think it's too much of. I'm just not sure, like, exactly how this is gonna work. But hey, you were basically right on time with each other, and then
Yeah.
I guess having smite is something that you need to add to your equation, right?
Yeah, but the again was like, okay, I still have a pry on mid, so even if something will pop up, we can fight. This is the first thing. And second thing, I was like checking the Pyke, and even if I were like, if I would clear bot side, he'll be on the
I don't.
So yeah, that was like a...
I don't want your thought. I don't want your conclusion to be even if it's bad, it's okay. I want your conclusion to be just I miscalculated tempo, and I shouldn't have done it.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Okay, so because I don't really want to continue like the point or anything, but it is a big time investment to contest enemy camps and not get them because Zyra is now just on Krugs and you have to walk back.
Yeah.
So you're walking like this and she's just free flowing like this. That's why it's a big, you have to be kind of like more certain.
100% sure.
Smite. Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Yeah, and then I was actually, if I knew that she's like kind of behind tempo, I could like actually do the gank lane and...
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. You can use your
3-3.
tempo in that way instead. Precisely. Yeah. I still like the fact that you went for it. I just want your conclusion to be that instead. Okay, cool. Burn flash. Yep. Pyke burn flash. So this is good. This is good because this is what should happen to these little Yuumi Jinx pickers, you know? Like they should just get ganked. Perma. Yeah. Great base. Great base. I think, yeah, this base is fine. It's good.
This is like a minions hits me, so
Yep.
they get kind of like
Well, I was just considering whether or not you
base.
should go for the scuttle or not, but I think your base is. I think it's better to just tempo. Okay, same thing I talked about in the previous VOD. So you have that habit, but this time you don't get punished because it's a little bit less,
Yeah.
but it's the same thing. I still want you to be like, you know, if worst comes to worst, we can, you know, play this. Okay, so now we know exactly that she's on the bot side.
Yes.
And we crossing. Until you see her, I would like you to assume she's trying to take something here. So until you see her, I don't want you to go on wolves yet because she could just be taking camps under your nose right now. So when when you use time here and she knows you did that, you should be more aggressively looking for her here.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah. Because right, what if she's just looking at blue right now and you're Gromp? Kind of sucks. So this is where, you know, we talked about camp cycling, right? This is where you shouldn't camp cycle, right? This is where you don't care about wolves and Gromp spawning together. This is just where you care more about finding her. And when you see her here as well, like after you do this too, I would like you to go for, the bot skirmish and the bot scuttle. Okay, that's pretty unfortunate. It's okay. Zara bases, good time to do Drake. Nice. Nice. Also, your bot lane has like death tempo, right? Because they fought, so it's still your Drake. Great Drake. Great Drake. We're looking for one more play bot. Jinx no flash. But she doesn't give it to us, so we base. Nice. Good tempo. Consistent. We end up looking for something mid because bot lane already dies. I like it. I like a little cross gank mid here because it's low risk. Or it's low risk in terms of how much time you use, and the reward is quite high. Nice. And the difference again, it's not a Lissandra. So the flash is like way more valuable. Nice. And you repeat. Good stuff. And so this is showing, like what I'm seeing now is really, really showing me like how far you've come from that first session. Right here. Right, these kinds of decisive base, go do this, punish this flash, like this is good. Good. How OP is just basing. How OP is just keeping good tempo. It's like you have a superpower.
So as you can see, some games are actually looking good.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, I mean, the last game was looking good too. It's just it was a harder game, to be fair. I mean, it's always harder playing the scaling side. Scaling is always harder to play, but it kind of plays itself because you just farm and you just cycle and you just play slower. But yeah, as junglers, we always want to play like the side of aggression because the side of aggression is easier. The side of aggression is harder because you need to close the game out better, right? You can't afford to 4v5 mid and throw because then the Orianna Jinx will, you've probably had it happen to you. I mean, you haven't been losing much lately, but that will happen. So you gotta be disciplined all the way to the end. Stack dragons. Okay, like this mid wave here. Greed round. This is all fine. Okay, so we're back to the mid game. We're back to uptime, downtime. Well, after this round, we'll have a look at it. Because this is fine for you to be greedy. I like this. I will say, so you'll build, okay, so I want you to think about building in a way of, if you go Mercs, and they have like Jinx and GP, right? They have a mix of damage, basically. I want you to build Mercs, and then like Death Dance. Or I want you to build, I want you to build Steel Cups, and then like Spirit Visage. I think this game as well, you can just be building like more damage. So for example, you can go Mercs into Death Dance, or you can go Plated Steel Cups into more, something like that. Like I don't really like building like straight tank as this is my preference, obviously. I think it's better to just keep building damage items.
I think I agree with this, but sometimes there's like some of those games that I think I need to build a little bit more.
Well,
stuff.
In 4-5, yeah. Like in your last 2 slots, yes, you can build like Spirit Visage and like Randuin's.
I know what you mean.
But 3, no.
Just to...
Yeah. Okay, cool. this was a little bit, obviously this was a little bit like kill chasing. Like, honestly, this goes back to what we said before,
checking.
right? Yeah, like you can go here, you can be a part of this, but then once the player's like over here, I would be more thinking about hit mid on the way towards the top camps and to way towards the objective. Like just play for objectives, basically. Like keep thinking, because yeah, I know that you won this, but this is the typical throw situation again. She's just too weak, right? So it's fine. Okay, so we're playing for the next objective. Is it uptime right now or is it downtime?
Uptime.
It's uptime, but your team is kind of inting. So you got to see. Okay, so
Yeah.
okay, your team's fighting. So you still want to use this. Don't take your red here. What should you do instead?
Go for Herald.
Herald or what else can you go for?
I can go for top side camps.
I would
Just to
personally
sync with my
this.
with my team.
Yeah, I would do this.
Yeah.
Take camps first, exit Rift. Rift is second, just because, you know, who cares about Rift? Just honestly, just full clear his camps. Do this. Like, if you can. Because the game here is going to be over at the next 2 drags. Rift is still fine. It's still fine to go for it. Just, his camps are better. Remember, his camps are worth double. If you're denying him, especially on a champion like Zaro,
Yeah.
it's really good. It's really good to just deny him here. So that's what you do. Nice. Push limits here more.
A little bit slower.
Push more limits here. It's downtime. And in this downtime, you can break some rules. What rules are you breaking? Your team is in base, your tempo lands, people are dead, but why can you still take Gromp here? You can still do Gromp.
Because I see
You can still do Scuttle.
Yeah.
Because you see people. You see him.
Yeah.
Zara's dead,
Yeah.
or he's dead. So I don't want you to play for more kills here. I want you to be on camps first, and you do like the let it marinate thing. Oh. You let it marinate. You think, okay, now Jinx is touching next wave. Okay, now we go. I think you are kind of looking, but yeah, don't go here. Just keep farming. Okay, now you can go if she's inting and you see. So yeah, you can break rules here. Like if you see Ori bot, if you see GP top, and she's just inting mid, of course you just go and kill her. You can't, especially when you're playing like the early game, you really want to watch. Okay, Oregon is trying to be greedy here. He's trying to like get himself in, or Jinx is trying to get himself back into this game. Like you really want to watch that and shut it down. Okay, good uptime. Okay, so this is the interesting nuance of it, of uptime. So we haven't discussed this yet, so this is a great time to do it. So once you get this control, you see this, you have that here, right? Look, you have that here. You have full control bot side. Once you have full control of a side, let me ask you this question. Can you take these next towers? Can you take them? You said yes or no?
I don't think so.
Okay, good. Now you
No.
can't. You cannot. So once you do your job of taking a side of the jungle like this, you can now do whatever you want. Go to his top side camps, go to your bot side camps, go to a scuttle crab. You don't have to stay here and just AFK like a human ward. Okay? So this is also why your CS shouldn't drop, because once you get control, you should be farming still. Once you get control here, you can literally go back to your camps here. You can base here. You can base for Spirit Visage. You can literally do whatever you want. And why do you think that is? Once you get the control, once you check the camps, farm the camps, whatever. Why do you think you can just do whatever you want here? And not have to care about your team at all? Yeah.
I don't know, actually.
Because your team has vision. If they die, it's up to them. And because no matter what, in the game, you never are a human ward. If you're playing as a human ward, you're doing something wrong every time. It's you're either using your time to get control, to get camps, to get towers, to catch people in waves. If they're respecting like this, and they're trapped in their base, and your team dies to something, it's not on you, because you shouldn't just be here just like throwing your flag to give people attack speed. That's not how League works. Okay? So again, if you can't take towers, if there's no camps to take, if you already have control, do your own thing. Just base it. Okay? Don't do this. You see this? Right? Even though, yeah, we get a kill here, whatever. Just do your own thing. If you see a fight, right? Of course, go to it. Like, if you're about to leave now, Darius is about to... Like, Darius has the right idea here. We should just base. But then, you know, they just get caught. Okay? If they get caught, sure. If they don't get caught, do your own thing. Go base, go farm, play for Drake, play for Soul. Now the game is really broken open. So now we should... Yeah, we can go back. We can get the Drake. Then we should go and spend our gold. We should sync our base with this guy, which is really great. And then what do you want to play for next?
Baron.
Baron, yeah. So you just go straight to Baron. You taxi the camp. That's good. Perfect. So your CS is still high here. That's good. Like this is, and by the way, like you mentioned about CS. I mean, you shouldn't really. The CS is not a, a result. Like it's not. How you play is not determined by like your CS, right? You could play perfectly and have 150 CS right now, or you could play perfectly, or you could play not perfectly and have 220 CS right now. It's not an indication of like how well you play. And then yeah, it looks like a bit of a wash here, so it's all good. I do want to see you like I want to see you do more things like when you see a situation like this, right? When you see this here, or even earlier. I want to see like flash alt EQ out, stuff like that. I want to see you get a little bit more limit testy in terms of like, especially when you counter them so hard. Flash alt, they have to flash out. Good. And you always have the safety because you can just EQ out again. So what does that come down to doing that play? It comes down to your spacing. So your spacing here is fine. Yeah, you get hit by a slow. But you almost want to play in your alt flash range. So if Orianna goes to Q you, if Zara goes to Q you, EU, if Jinx goes to auto attack you, what's happening to them? They're just, you're threatening them, right? You're too far back here. So what you do before is good. And obviously in this game, it doesn't matter. Too much respect here. Too much range. I know that they can poke you and they can hit you with abilities. So let's keep watching. It doesn't really matter here, but yeah, too far back. So I also want you to think about a way that you can get closer. So instead of like running this way, find like a way to flank or find a way, just find a way to get some space and some range. It doesn't really matter here because, oh, actually, wait, we died. Hang on. Yeah. Jinx. The Jinx angle. Uh-oh, we're throwing. Okay, I think it's still fine, right? You guys still in the game? Okay, so let's review another game. Let's review again. What else? What other game can we review? 9-7, 5-5. I mean, yeah. Let's just review a random game and see how we're gonna close it up. Same things, and we'll look at some team fighting as well. We'll look at some other game too, actually. Okay, what's our kind of?
It's like a 5-5.
Yep.
5-5. Okay.
You said it's a 5v5 team comp?
No. Like I said, this is like a first game. This like 5-5-10. The KDA.
Oh, this one?
The one that we are watching. Yeah, this is the first stuff of this.
Oh,
yeah.
This is this one. Oh, okay, yeah, right.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
this is the one I actually wanted to. Oh yeah, this is the one I wanted to. Oh yeah, it's the. Oh, I thought. Oh wait, we already reviewed it. That's what you said. Oh no, we didn't.
This one we didn't.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Let's review this one. Oh, this one's a good one to review actually. Okay, so this is interesting, right? Because what? Oh, they have a Vladimir too. Actually, they have good scaling. I was about to say we have like the X Factor, which is Kassadin, which still should outscale everything. Kassadin, Kayle, just these kind of champs. Okay, what's the game plan in this game? And I can already tell you want to part the top. I think it's fine. I think it's good.
Yeah.
Yep.
This again, like you said, I have like two like enchanters that just throwing at each other like spells. So,
but that is we did go through archetypes, right? And I think that this is the archetype of damage, not support, which means it will be volatile. Yeah. And I do think in this game it probably is better to part towards spot. I think it's fine to part towards top. The big reason again is just because you're Jarvan. They're immobile. Wow, Jarvan was an insane pick this game. Your ult has a lot of value. Okay.
So in here, I kind of intent because I know that she's here. I was like kind of trying to like flip it a little bit. So I know that maybe I shouldn't, and I should like back off from here. But
so this is
sometimes I'm trying to like limit test myself, especially in terms of smites, because like this thing is you kind of need to like have this situation when you have like hard smites to throw. It's not like you can go to the practice tool and then go and outsmite somebody.
Okay, yeah, that's. I mean, you can play. You
I
can
know,
always.
I know,
You can always.
I know. I'm in
You
here.
can
I
always.
know.
You can play off feel, right? And I think this is fine. This is. I mean, I don't really have anything to say about it. The thing that I wanted to say is it just looks like the same as the Rammus situation. Over that wall. You know what I'm saying? Like, it looks like that situation again, where I would actually even though you need to speed it up this time, it wasn't exactly the same because you don't really have time here. But I would honestly prefer your kind of priority to be actually killing Shyvana and her using her abilities on the camp, and you running around here and just like beating her in terms of the fight. I think that's where kind of your priority should be. She is inting. Oh my goodness. I mean, Shyvana right now is actually disgusting. Like, this champion is just does so much damage. It's crazy. Is he running PTA or Conqueror? He's running PTA. I think it is.
It turns out to be like fine because like second kill for Darius. I know that I did the mistake there and I shouldn't do that, but at least something like good happened from it.
Yeah. Well, the result is fine. The result is completely fine. It's just we don't really care about the result in general. No flash top. Great gank. Easy clap.
Yeah, he didn't have flash, so
Cutting off. Another thing that we talked about. Very good. Not playing to save teammates, playing to kill. Wow, this Jhin flash. Very interesting. Okay, close. It's fine. Jhin flash. Okay, one thing I will say. Whenever you make a play, you have to expect that the enemy Shyvana is seeing you. Right?
yeah,
So it's very dangerous to do this. To show here
Yeah, it is.
and then do this is a bad habit. Because you should expect.
I should get back to my camps.
Well, you should. You can go into river here. But you just need to expect that he can be here. So you need to like.
I shouldn't go for this like because like.
I don't think you should either.
Vlad has a
Yeah.
prio, and I know that Shyvana is here because we are pathing the same way. So
Yeah.
she was just a little bit late because she was killing Darius topside. That's why I was like first in terms of a gank on bot. But she's still here. She has a camps on bot.
Yeah. We just have to expect that she's trying to get something back. She's trying to counter jungle us. She's trying to kill us here. She's trying to get Drake. She's trying to get gank top. She's trying to. She should make a responsive move. You know, she should try and get something back. And her getting something back here is abusing the fact that you ganked bot. And I think. Okay, you're alive. Nice. And then still here, we should be thinking, oh, she might be looking for us here. So if she can, how can we make this safer here? Even just taking the red, how can we make it safer in case she's gonna do something like this?
Again, pulling the camp
Pull it.
away.
You sweep. Sweep it can just, you can just take the camp and you sweep and you'll be alerted of Shyvana walking in. But yeah, do the things that you need to do to make it safer. Okay, you do. Nice. Good. Good. It's similar to the grubs. It's like you're just playing precaution because of whatever. Someone's missing, you've shown, you've done this, you've done that. I like this little posture even though, you do this. I like this. I think this is good. I think you could almost... No, it's fine. Basing is good.
Yeah, I didn't think like I thought that I will be inting
if you stay.
going,
Yeah,
like,
I mean, whatever you do, whatever you do. Again, just be decisive. If you're decisively going for it, you go for it. If you don't, you don't. Okay, we make a big mistake here. So just like we just talked about, let's pretend you're Shyvana here. The thing we just talked about. You should be looking to be the predator, the guy that's on the prowl now. You're looking.
Yeah.
He's your prey now.
Yeah.
Big
she hasn't had his ult. She's
So,
like low and stuff.
At minimum, you're looking at grubs. But if you're thinking more, you're thinking Rod this way, EQ over this wall, look for her on Krugs, look for her on red.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta do this in reverse. Okay, so this is very interesting that this happened both ways. Just because they kill your top laner, same thing as why we say like, okay, if you're the enemy jungle gank spot, you still want to look at the conditions because this is massive. She is not having red either. So that's also, you know, you do your detective work. She, even though she killed top, should get way more punished for this. And you also can see her on the vision, the lingering vision, that she's not basing as well. So you have a free kill here somewhere. If you're sneaky about it. If you're EQ, you dodge some vision, you use your sweeper, got a free kill there. Okay, so I will just quickly write, like, do this also in reverse. All right. Do this in reverse if the enemy jungle shows. How can we punish him? Okay, again, at minimum, this should be grubs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A little bit of educated guessing. I don't mind. It's okay. Cool. Nice EQ. Nice kill. Karma flash. Make sure to ping it. Make sure to always ping the flashes for you, especially Jarvan. You gotta know. Or you gotta ping it. Okay, we shouldn't look for another play. Time to base. Check camps. Perfect. Base right here. If enemy AD carry shows here, you cancel, you kill. Enemy AD carry does not show, you base and you go here. The last game, I saw you do this every time. This game, you didn't do it. So even if you're going to go for the mid gank, don't posture ahead of time. Like press B here and then watch mid. And then cancel if you think it's a kill. Your first priority here, you watch the 2. The little 2 right here, you watch the 2, you press the B. First step. So now you don't have that superpower that we talked about before now. You're lacking now. You should be where you are almost now after finishing the Gromp, after buying your spending your gold. And you can still look for these plays even if you get based. It's also because this distance as well. Like from here to here, or here to here, you always base and then go.
I went for the camps mostly because I did like the already the gank on mid, so I was like, okay, I will just cycle.
I think once you go for the mid gank, you should stay. Yeah, once you commit to like thing, then it goes back to don't like recall next to like don't gank mid and then recall here. Like, don't recall here.
Yeah, so that's why I kind of like went for the camps.
Which is good. Which you should. You should just stay once you stay. No flash comment. This is why pinging the flash early is important, not only for yourself, but to have the confidence to just like know she has no flash in. It's like you're really wanting to kill her because she has no flash. And you're really thinking that this fight is really winning because she has no flash. TP. Yeah, we don't want to fight generally. But we have Caitlyn actually, so she can just trap him and we can one-shot him. Never mind.
Especially that we know that we killed Karma.
Well, we killed Karma, yeah.
Shyvana,
yeah.
Shyvana kind of needed to.
No, you're
back,
right. I
so
shouldn't.
We have like.
It's
numbers.
just the initial one I want you to think is, okay, they're TPing. The initial reaction should always be like, oh shit, they're TPing. Should we run?
Back. Yeah, we're going back, but we have like a number advantage. Look, we are 3v1, so.
It is, yeah, no. It of course is a good play to kill him. I want the inbuilt habit to be careful.
Burn TP and burn flash for it. And did nothing basically.
Yeah. Okay, so mid game. So when you run out of base here, what do you want to do?
I would probably want to play around Herald because I have a strong Darius.
Yep. So I think here you can go straight here. Scuttle, Rift. You want to skip your camps here because is this Rift Child yours 100%?
I think I actually went for this camp mostly because the things that happened was happening in mid lane. So I was like, okay, I can cycle this camp and see what happens, and then go for a rift anyway.
Yeah. I want you to be more wanting to go for the neutral thing.
Okay,
I want
yeah.
you to go for this and then see what happens here.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, this is also closer. And you're winning the game, so you should contest everything. If you're winning the game, you should contest stuff. Nice. Then?
And now I should go for a herald.
Yep. So, again, that's just this one, right? Always have an objective in mind in the mid game. Stops you from floating around like this. I don't want you to always do something. So once the fight is over here, I don't mind if you go bot, but go take his Gromp. I don't mind if you go back, go take your Raptors. I don't mind if you go top, go take this. Go take something. And then as you're taking the Scuttle here, you're just watching what's happening. As you're taking the Gromp here, you're just watching what's happening. I want you always hitting something. A camp. If you can always hit a camp, always try and hit a camp. But yeah, obviously, we should be on top side here. Missed opportunity.
Yeah, we should. This will be my EQ combo between people.
Yeah, and I don't love this play. Why do you think that is?
Because I'm playing 2v1.
Is it uptime or downtime?
Downtime. Nobody's here.
So you just farm the mid wave. You just simply farm it. Don't lose your health bar. You are kind of struggling for things to do here, right? You don't really have much to do. You should have had your bot side camps to do if you did the play that we said, right? That's the whole point of uptime, downtime. You have actually more to do, more to farm. Okay, it's fine. And then we have an objective in mind, which is Drake. So I'm glad that you went straight to Drake. Darius is soaking some pressure, which is good. He ends up, yep, he TPs. We're looking for camps here. This is very good. We're protecting waves here. This is very good. And we base. And I think this base is okay. You kind of should go for Gromp here still, because your team is still on map. It's still 4v4. We're still pressuring, right? But it's okay. But you should go for Gromp if you think it's like kind of safe, because you can kind of use these guys as a distraction again. I'm glad that you didn't fight with them. That would have been the worst thing of everything. Downtime. Full clip. Uptime now. Uptime now. Actually, Darius is dead, but we just have to watch his TP. If he has TP soon, you can kind of cheat again. You can just cheat and be like, okay, we'll just start this, and by the time I walk here and get Scuttle and get Rift, he will have TP, and even if they fight, we TP and we win. If he doesn't have TP, if Darius does not have TP here, you should just full clear like this.
Okay.
So think about TPs as well in this equation. Yeah, good play. Protecting waves. What should we do after the kill here?
Base probably.
Nope.
But no, I could go like to his like go for his topside camps.
Every time you just gotta ask, is it uptime or is it downtime? It's uptime, we go to his camps.
Uptime, yeah.
We go here. We go here. We rift here, because look how hard you got punished for going back to your camps here.
Yeah.
You're getting punished now because when Shyvana goes for a play bot, you trade your own camps for him going for a play bot or showing. When the whole this side of the map should be getting absolutely destroyed. We should be getting tower with Rift. We should be getting camps. And then in the downtime, you're farming your camps. So this is a very, very obvious timer where you get punished because you don't play uptime. Okay? You can clearly see it now. Like, and this is what I mean as well. You can now watch your own VODs and be like, oh shit, this was uptime. Oh shit, this was downtime. I should have made a play here.
Yeah, it's easier now.
Yeah. So again, even if you, let's just say, for example, you run here, you run into the jungle, his jungle is all dead. You rift, you get the tower, you think, okay, there's nothing more for me to play towards. Then I just go back to my camps.
Or base with other
Or base,
people.
yeah, precisely. You would probably base there because you have gold. You would get more gold from the tower. Okay, and I think let's just watch one more downtime. So yeah, you missed your chance, right? Look, Now you want to go for it, which I think you probably still will get it because you're just so far ahead and Darius is here with you. But in a different game, you will miss that timing now.
Yeah. 100%.
Your team is...
This is probably because this is the reason why I'm constantly thinking that I'm losing the objectives that I shouldn't lose. You know what I mean? Like I have a strong lane and still I'm not getting something because like I'm kind of late, and this is probably
the up
because
turn,
I'm
down
just
turn,
wasting too much.
You're just not using your team's pressure or where they are.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a good spot to wrap it up.